Hi, it is Mafia Romance Readathon day 1. It's early in the morning because I have to go to work today. I have no idea what I'm going to start first. So when I get to work this morning, I'm going to try to figure out what book I'm going to read first. It's going to be good. We have live reading sprints this evening and I'm so excited. Mafia Romance Readathon day 1. Okay. Well, I am back home. I decided to start with Bloodied Hands by Adelaide Forrest. I believe this one covers blood on the cover and Outsider to the Mafia. Oh, you can see Lola in the background. That's Lola the Corolla. Anyways, I have 7 books on my TBR and I have only just started the first one. So I'm gonna have to get some stuff going here. Some stuff needs to get going. Okay. Hi, Mafia Romance Readathon day 2, baby. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Okay, I have an update. And you can see my water bottles. How embarrassing. Okay, I finished Bloodied Hands by Adelaide Forrest last night. It was really good. It was really good. Great way to start the readathon. It was so fast paced. It was fun. I know I didn't update much yesterday or while I was reading it, so let's talk about Bloodied Hands. Bloodied Hands follows our main character Ivory, and 12 years ago she was dating this guy named Mateo, and one day out of the blue he just dumps her, absolutely destroys her heart. Okay, and then 12 years down the line she is in a bank and these bank robbers come in and this guy is holding a gun to her head and she's like, what the fuck is going on? Then all of a sudden this guy says her name. He says, please tell him that we had no idea you were here. Please make sure that he knows that we didn't touch you. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who is he? And he's like, Belandi. Mateo Belandi. Okay. And that's where our story pretty much explodes from there. It is wild. It is fun. Mateo is such a dominating hero who I don't normally like dominating and controlling heroes, but something about Mateo worked for me. I just feel like he is borderline insane and you just have to love him. You just have to like grab on and go along with the ride. Okay. He will not take no for an answer. He is obsessed with our heroine and he is so yummy. If you don't normally like dominating heroes, you might also not like this one, but I don't normally like them and I freaking liked it. I liked it. Okay. And I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was so fun. The only thing that kind of got on my nerves a little bit is our heroine is obviously a little bit hesitant to get down and dirty with our main man, Mateo. She still has a lot of sour feelings about what happened when they were in high school, which I get, but also it's been 12 years and you guys were kids, you know what I'm saying? She was pushing back a lot against him to the point where I was just like, girl, just get on the train. We are leaving the station, okay? We're leaving with or without you. Me and Mateo are on this train. We're going. Great way to start the readathon. Last night, I kind of started a little bit into The Sweetest Oblivion by what's her name? The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie. Sorry, had to consult the notebook. And I'm really liking it so far. Our main character, what is her name? I think her name's Elena. She feels like a bird trapped in a cage. She's pretty much like the perfect mafia princess, the perfect mafia daughter. She's quiet when she needs to be. She's obedient when she needs to be. She is just the epitome, right? But it's hinted that she made some sort of mistake in the past, and so her father has decided to marry off her little sister to this guy named Nicolas Russo, who like has this horrible reputation in the mafia world. At the point where we're at, she is kind of just meeting Nicolas Russo, and her sister is having a lot of trouble with her impending doom, her impending nuptials. Her sister is so cute. She is into theater. She's a nerd. She has all these costumes and things. She is so adorable and I feel so bad for her. That's where I'm at in the story right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm only a couple of chapters in, so we'll see how it goes. But this morning I did finish my second book of the readathon, and that was Yakuza Lover Volume 1 by Nozomi Mino. Lord have mercy. Okay, so in this, we are following our main character, Yuri, and she's at a college party one night searching for a boyfriend, as you do, when she stumbles upon this kind of drug scene and she is attacked because of what she has seen. Insert our main man, Tashioma Oya. Sorry, I had to make sure I got that right. Who is the underboss of a Yakuza syndicate. Of course, he's like, did they hurt you?
You know, did they touch you? You're okay? Okay, fine. Here's my business card. If you're ever in any trouble with these kinds of goons again, show them my business card. It will keep you safe. And she's like, okay. This manga is insta-love, insta-lust to the absolute fucking max. It is insane. Things happen so quickly, but it's so fun. The art style is gorgeous. It was so much fun. It seems like there is an age gap, but I don't know specifically how old Oya is in this book. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. Again, I gave it 3.5 stars. It was a lot of fucking fun. I think now I'm going to continue on with The Sweetest Oblivion. I have the whole day at my fingertips and it's only 10:30 a.m. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a great day. Okay. Yay! Mafia Romance Readathon, day 2.
I'm 20% of the way into it, and I think I need to go get some snackies because this book has a very slow start, in my opinion. We had a costume change. I have to leave my cave, but let's talk a second about The Sweetest Oblivion before I go. I'm about 20% of the way into it, and it's a very slow start. And I don't know if it feels slow because I just read Yakuza Lover, and that was bonkers crazy immediate, but it feels very slow. I'm enjoying it, but it feels like there's a lot of buildup. Like this is gonna be a slow burn type of situation. Like I said, Nico is engaged, betrothed to Elena's sister. It's like an arranged marriage situation, but he's obviously drawn to Elena. She's like the hottest piece of ass in town, and all these guys want a piece of that pie. It's very slow, and I hope that I'm gonna finish it today regardless, but I want it to get faster so that I can finish it faster and continue on with the other things that I want to read. First 20%, it's going slow. It's slow going, okay? Hello, I'm still reading The Sweetest Oblivion, and I am 72% done with it. It's picked up, babes. It's picked up. It's really good. The build-up was so slow, it felt like it took forever, but I'm 72% of the way done with it, and it's picked up. So I'm hoping to finish this one and start another one.
Hi, I finished The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie, and I really liked it. I love Nico, I love Elena, and I cried at the end. The last scene had me a little bit emotional. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Cosa Nostra, arranged marriage. I'm using it for arranged marriage because I don't have Cosa Nostra on my bingo card, but it is Cosa Nostra, arranged marriage, forced proximity. Elena really has a pure heart, but she's not the goody two-shoes, obedient, quiet girl that everybody thinks that she is, and I found that really, really entertaining. I really liked Nico's character. He is definitely less insane than Mateo in Bloodied Hands. He's definitely not as insane as Mateo, but this one you get to see kind of more of the politics into what's going on between the different families and things like that, which I found really interesting. I always find that really interesting in Mafia because I love a good hate to love. But my 4th read for the readathon is going to be Yakuza Lover Volume 2. We've got next in the series. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's a wild ride, but thoroughly entertaining. Thoroughly entertaining. Okay, I'm starting to feel the readathon fatigue, but I'm gonna keep going. It's Saturday, so that means it is day 3 of the readathon. I finished volume 2 of Yakuza Lover. This one has a little bit more action and a little bit more mafia shenanigans in it, and I liked it better than the first one, and I still gave it 3.5 stars. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a series I want to continue just because of how fun it is. It's crazy, but it's a lot of fun and it's fast-paced, so if you're looking for a good time, definitely check out Yakuza Lover. Last night for the reading sprints over on Jackie's channel, I started Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. This is arranged marriage. It's Irish Mafia, Italian Mafia. It is also royalty in the title. I am currently on page 231, so I only have this much left. It's a reread for me, so it's also going a little bit quicker. I'm really enjoying it. I love Ada. She's one of my favorite heroines of the series. She's sassy, she's headstrong, she makes bad decisions, she's kind of irrational and a little bit impulsive, but you gotta love her. Maybe I'll start another one. I don't know if I'll finish another one. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I hope so. I'm really enjoying reading more Mafia romance authors. This is probably going to turn into Mafia May instead of just the Mafia Readathon, because through this, I've gotten so many great recommendations from people over on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. It's down below. But I've gotten so many amazing recommendations from people on Instagram, and my list just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. I'm so tired. I feel like I need a nap. But I just woke up a couple hours ago. I'm gonna go take some medicine because my head is killing me, and I'm going to sit down and finish this. I've got about 100 pages left, which is nothing. That'll take me about an hour. Yes, hi. How are you? You got personal space issues. Okay. It's like 2 o'clock. I finished Brutal Prince. I'm exhausted. Okay, I ended up giving it 4 stars upon reread. Ada Gallo is such a fun character to follow. I still have 2 books on my official TBR. Violent Delights by Jessica Hawkins and Crow by A. Zavarelli on my official Readathon TBR, and then I have Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with. I am the most inclined to read Ruthless Creatures because everybody has talked about it. Everybody is talking about it currently as the readathon is going on. So I am the most drawn to Ruthless Creatures, but I have seen people have some A. Zavarelli on their TBR and also Violent Delights by Jessica Hawkins on there. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up Violent Delights. Violent Delights, I think, is Cartel. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna start the book, give it like a chapter or 2 and see what I'm thinking. If I decide to read that one, you won't hear from me again until I have an update. But if not, then I'll let you know. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is Sunday, which means that we have come to the end of another reading vlog. The Mafia Romance Readathon is still going on today, but I wanted to go ahead and get on here and give you guys a little bit of a wrap up. First, I finished Bloodied Hands by Adelaide Forrest. Then I finished Volume 1 of Yakuza Lover. I also finished The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie, Yakuza Lover Volume 2. And I also finished my reread of Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. So all in all, I read 5 books for the readathon, which I don't think is too shabby. I think the last time I talked to you guys, though, I was going to start trying to read Violent Delights by Jessica Hawkins. I got about 30% of the way into it, so I did give it more than a chapter. I ended up DNFing it at about 30%. I just really couldn't connect with the characters. I didn't like Diego at all. This is a cartel romance story. He is supposed to be like this poet who's trapped in the cartel. Just the way he spoke and how he acted towards the heroine made me cringe. I didn't like it at all. He was so lovey-dovey. My angel, my sweet, my beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And I just didn't like him. And the way that the heroine is written, she's supposed to be like 20 years old at the beginning of the story where we're picking off from. And she's just written in a very juvenile way. I'll talk about it a little bit more in my wrap up, like for the month. So I did pick up my bonus book, which was Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger. I'm about 50% of the way into it right now as we speak. So I haven't finished it yet, but let me give you my thoughts. So far, I'm really enjoying it. One thing I do have to say is that this book does have some insta-lust in it. It's feeling very insta-lovey / insta-lusty to me. I am enjoying it. I really do like Cage's character. I do like Nat. Her best friend Sloane is delicious, and I love her so much. She is just the right amount of crazy. At 50%, I am really enjoying it. This is a really hyped book for me. I was really expecting to absolutely love it, and I am really liking it so far. I'm not sure if it's gonna live up to the hype for me, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this readathon. I've had so much fun reading from different Mafia authors and, you know, talking to people over on Instagram and getting a lot of good recommendations. For the majority of my reading this weekend, I have really enjoyed the books that I picked out, which I'm glad. I'm still reading one, and I plan to read a couple more within the month. So like I said, it's probably gonna end up turning into Mafia May. I do have a couple books other than Mafia that I'm planning on picking up in this month of May. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.